That means most of us are products of words which were used by our parents.
Exactly. But we are being deceived. Do you know why? Because he was thinking he was in UK. So in the spirit realm, he was already in UK. So he just has to declare it to you that I am in UK. And so Okacha was saying we were UK in
whether we are aware or not, it works. You must be intentional about it.
Intentional. And one of the intentionality has to be with timings. Intimacy is say I'm UK. It was a moment in my life that I felt like life was leaving me. Everything was just crashing like that. Everything, the people around, everything was not like corresponding to the plan. So I remember that I always sat in my room and I'd be like, what's going on? Like, I began to accept those things negatively. And mommy called me home. I closed up. I wasn't open to people. Nothing is funny to me. At that time, it's like, what is funny? So I remember I will always be in my room and I will be praying. I will be crying, Lord.
To a dying soul out there, just one message of hope. What would that message be, Lady Maya?
Don't abort your baby.
University of Life podcast.
Do you know that your life is being controlled by 2 dimensions? Yes, 2 things, your thoughts and your words. But a lot of people are not aware of the power of thoughts and the power of our words. In this video, I've specially invited a vessel whose knowledge about the subject of thoughts and words goes beyond what is in the books. She has experienced it, she lives with it, and has helped millions of people overcome negative thoughts and poor choice of words. She is the CEO of Gloryville Travel and Tour Consult and the host of a movement, Ideclare Hour, an affirmation which was birthed out of an experience and out of an encounter with God. Students of greatness, help me welcome my guest for today. The Lady Maya is in the studio. Welcome to the podcast.
You're welcome, please.
I want Lady Maya to promise you that at the end of this conversation, your life is going to change just by adjusting your thoughts and your choice of words. Yes. Lady Maya, over to you.
Yes, I promise you that at the end of this podcast, there will be light in your mind. It is going to be a wisdom that will stay with you forever. So that is my promise, that at the end of this podcast, you are going to know the importance of your thoughts and your words. So that is a promise. And we will deliver.
And we will surely deliver. Thank you so much, the Lady Maya, for touching my audience with that promise. Before we go deeper, let's start with the foundation. Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh in his heart.
So easy.
So easy.
Exactly.
Why do you think many people haven't realized the power of thought? Why?
Because there is a presence over their minds.
Okay.
In Genesis 1:3, God said, before God said, there was a darkness. So every situation, everywhere there is no knowledge, there is a presence of a darkness already existing. That darkness there stands for system, it stands for a mindset, it stands for a body of knowledge. So wherever people don't know, it is because their minds has been blind. 2 Corinthians says, and whom the God of this world have blinded their minds. The gods of this world stand for the authority in this world, the systems in this world, blinded their minds of them which believe not. So the problem is that they don't believe it because they have rejected knowledge. It's not like they don't know. Knowledge has been presented to them, but they have rejected it. So they have automatically been blind from the light of God. So people are not aware of how powerful their thoughts are because there is a presence over their mind. That is the results they are seeing in their life. But there is something different about thought that I think people have not really noticed. When we talk about thoughts, it is not only talking about a seed in the mind, but anytime somebody is thinking about something, the person is actually talking in the mind. It is not just a seed
Okay.
that is in the form of an idea. But anytime I am thinking, I am actually talking in my mind. That is one thing about thought that I realized that, oh, okay. So that is why you'll be with somebody in a conversation and the person will be thinking differently. Then all of a sudden he will say a word and it'll be like, hey, are you okay? You realize that the person is actually talking in the mind.
Wow.
And what I realize is that spirits actually communicate in the mind.
Wow.
They don't hear the words we are speaking. The language humans understand is the words, but the mind communicates to spirits. So if you are talking in your mind, that means that one way or the other, you are rather communicating in your thought realm, attracting the spirits you are communicating to. So it also communicates the fact that our thought realm is a creative realm that we should be very mindful of.
Our thoughts, is it influenced by genetic, environment, or it goes deeper?
This question is deeper than we think. Yes. Many of us, the thoughts, we are being influenced by our soul. Yes. It comes out of our soul. But if somebody is being led by the Spirit of God, then that means that the person has willed the spirit to take over. So therefore, that order will be reversed back to the spirit, the soul, and the body. But here is a case, most of us, or many of us here, don't really have the leadings of the spirit, and we are being led by our emotions, which is coming out of our soul. So the question, who really controls our thoughts, is as a result of the knowledge you have consumed inside of you. So if you have consumed a knowledge of light, that means that what controls your thoughts is the Spirit of God. But if you have consumed the knowledge of good and evil, you should know the end thereof.
Wow. This is powerful.
This is deep.
It means we have positive and negative thoughts.
Yes, please.
The last time I was having a conversation with you, you said something that knowledge kills.
Yeah.
And knowledge gives light as well.
Exactly.
Can someone who has lived by negative thoughts come to the realization of how powerful thoughts are and see the light once again? Is it possible?
It's very possible. Absolutely. 100% possible. You just have to come to that realization by first renewing your mind with knowledge. Accepting it is one thing that really opens you up to the whole thing.
Sure.
So after you accept the fact that, oh, what I'm really experiencing in my life is as a result of how I think, the words I speak, then the solution is there. You start renewing your mind by going back to the word, speaking the right words. As you just said, knowledge kills, knowledge gives life. So you have to feed on the particular knowledge that is going to give you life. And that is the word.
That's true.
Or any powerful materials you could get out there. But be careful what you feed on. Because your soul is open to knowledge. The mind feeds on knowledge. So whatever you feed it, it will take it. But you will not know the results until you see it manifesting in your life. So that is how it's going to end if you don't take notice about the kind of knowledge you consume into your soul.
Wow. Students of greatness, I hope you are enjoying this session on University of Life podcast. We are talking about thoughts and words, the power behind both of them. This will be my last question about thoughts, then we zoom our conversation to words. Can someone's thoughts alone affect their lifestyle, their destiny, their personal growth, their success, and to a wider extent, even their relationship? Is it possible?
It is possible. Just as you said, the verse Proverbs 27, just as you think you are. So your mindset actually attracts you to the things that you want. So if you want a good life, you think goodness. If you want abundance, you think abundance. So you are talking about success here. Then I would like to talk about Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart from thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and thou mayest observe to do accordingly all that is written therein. For then shall thy make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So that means meditation on the word is linked to success. And that is a mindset. So what success is actually about is having the right mindset at the spot for the right purpose. That is success. If you're going to have a powerful journey, a powerful, purposeful life, you think and meditate on the right words. And no other words than the word of God.
Interesting.
No
other word
than the word of God. Yeah.
It is the ultimate light.
Ultimate.
Interesting. Now to the power of words, Lady Maya. You know why I'm very interested in this conversation?
No?
I have a personal experience.
Amazing.
Proverbs 18:21. I don't know if I'm right about it.
Yes, please.
Death and life are in the power
tongue.
of our tongue.
Yes,
wow.
please.
I just love that verse. How can words affect us? Especially words that we speak knowingly and unknowingly. The ones that we are aware and the ones that we are not aware. How does it affect our daily lives? Words.
Words are not English. They are not vocabularies. Words are mysteries.
Wait. Words are not English.
They are not vocabularies.
Words are not vocabularies.
Yes.
They are
mysteries. Exactly.
Break it down. I love this.
Okay. A mystery is a veiled revelation.
Okay.
And what I learned about words is that the first time a word was given out, was released, it was for creating.
Okay.
So that means that the main purpose of every word is to create something. And that thing is what you have said. So how powerful our words are is as powerful as how it is going to create in the word, in the lives of people. So words, when I was studying and meditating on these things, I was like, what is actually words? And I was given a definition. The W stands for wisdom. The O, outspoken. The R stand for revealing, and D stand for depth. So the full meaning of words is wisdom, outspoken, revealing depths. Wisdom, outspoken, revealing depths. That means that every word we speak out there is more to that word. And it is only decoded when understanding is deployed.
Wow.
Words are beings and they are spirits. The words I speak unto you, they are spirits and they are life. Words are mysteries, as I have said. So every word is... I had this revelation when I got to this particular thing, like words are mysteries. It channels me to a well, like a bura.
Okay.
And the water inside is the words. In sone wo ebura nimne en sem na ye kano. Gallon na ye de fetche in sono. Eye understanding. And the rope na is so gallon no say knowledge. So that means that every word is in a well. With understanding, you draw from that well. You will only draw when you have a wider knowledge about that thing. Say, that means that your depth of knowledge is small. So it'll be limited. You cannot draw the depth that you really want to draw.
Wow.
So words are the well, the wells of life. So with understanding, you can draw. So our words is as powerful as anything. Words are powers. When you speak, power backs your word. Jesus, wherever he spoke, power was backing the words of Jesus.
Interesting.
Words are not English. They are not vocabularies.
But they are
mysteries.
Interesting one from Lady Maya. Hand of applaud for Lady Maya. Wow. Words are not English.
Yeah.
Words are not vocabularies.
No.
But words are mysteries.
They are mysteries.
What an illustration. Wow. Now back to one of the most important questions.
Okay.
Do our words, whether positive or negative, affect only us, or it affects the people around us?
That is a beautiful question, and that question is simple. Whenever I'm communicating to somebody, I'm not only speaking just some mere words, but I'm also releasing what is inside of me to the person.
Okay.
Deep called onto deep. That is why a bitter person or somebody who is in pain will curse somebody, and it's just a matter of time. You see the results. If words don't only affect ourselves, how can it take stand in the life of people? That means that so far as we are in this world and we were created with words, everything we speak don't only affect us, it even affects nature.
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus spoke to the fig tree and it withered. It wasn't a human being, but they heard, because everything hear the word of God. So everything around us is being affected by our words. Everything, including our pets, everything. A man of faith can speak to a dead laptop and to jump back to life.
Wow.
That laptop is not a human being, but how is it operating? That means everything has ears and they hear words. A mother can speak to a child, be like, "Me baby don't hiding, me baby don't was so ding. We are crabone," and the guy, the guy will go and
To be a kwalabone.
my goodness, a crabone keke, a product of words.
Product of words.
Yeah,
That means most of us are products of words which were used by our parents.
exactly. But we are being deceived. Do you know why? Because some of the words we speak, we don't see the effect now, so we think it has not taken place. When you look at Gehazi and Elisha, immediately Elisha declared it was immediately the leprosy came over Gehazi. But then a lot of times you could see that words were spoken and the results, you will not see the results now, but time. Like a prophecy, it takes time, waiting for a particular kairos moment to take effect. So we are being deceived that meka asem krampa enye ho nti meka na track
Okay.
paili go ho. The season draw ebeswaba and you're going to eat the fruit thereof. Yeah. You're going to
Interesting.
eat the fruit thereof.
From what you're saying, it gives me clear understanding that people in authority, people that we look up to, our parents, teachers, our leaders, our employers, our bosses, they all have a role to play with regards to words. Speak to people in authority. Especially, my major concern is with parents. That is the foundation. What role should parents play?
That role comes from something deeper than we think. When you know whom your child is or will be, you speak towards it, you give your word a purpose. But you know, most of the parents, we don't even know their children. Most of them, they give birth because what take a seed. But a sensitive and a seasonal woman knows that this child is not normal. And therefore, every morning, you are not going to be a normal child.
Sure.
Oko school, no, you are marked by the blood. The person is strategically speaking into the direction of the child's purpose.
Wow.
But if you don't know your child spiritually, every word that will come out of you, you're going to declare it over your child unknowingly, because you don't know whom this child will be. That is very sad.
Interesting.
That is very sad. Because somebody will, it is sad that you'll be watching a movie with your son and he will see somebody on television and be like, "Mommy, this is my mentor." How do you feel that your child is pointing at somebody else as a mentor? That means that parents, mothers, there is a large role we have to play in the fulfillment of purpose in the life of every child. We are accountable for them. So we must give our words a purpose in their lives. Yeah. So they have a role to play. And they should take charge immediately. Even if you are angry at your child, keep mute than to declare. Because umuna what they were krano, there is a connection. It has opened a gap and access into asembia odi ya obekano eyeho. Odi akoma panso ka eyeho.
Wow. Can I chip something in?
You should.
A few years ago, I met an old school friend, and I think life wasn't working the way he wanted. We exchanged contacts, and I was having a conversation with him. And all the time, whenever we talk on phone, he kept repeating the Charlie, life no, they work for me. Things are not working.
Wow.
You know, no matter how hard I tried to help him to change that thought, that came out of him as words. It never worked.
It's a stronghold.
It's a stronghold, right?
Yeah, a fortified mindset backed by realities, backed by facts. You are saying that I should change my mindset, but I don't have a job. It's a reality. It's fact. I'm seeing it. Look at my mother. Look at my father. Look at, these strongholds is fortified by a realistic fact that is undeniable. They are real. They are true. They are evident. They are tangible. You could see them. You could feel them. So no matter how you try to talk the person out, he is bound in the mind by a fortified mindset. It's only the light of God that can break that stronghold.
But not to cut you.
Okay.
I met another schoolmate who was also going through a similar situation in life. But this person was a direct opposite of my old friend. So after school, after we completed tertiary, it was like, Lee, I want to travel.
Okay.
Well, Charlie, it's a good vision, man. If you want to travel, that I'll give you my support. Well, are you making any preparations towards that? He said, Lee, I don't have any money. I don't have any connection, but I just feel that I'm in UK. He said, I feel within myself that I am not in Ghana.
He was in UK as well.
He was in Ghana.
He was in UK. You understand, because
So
what you think.
what happened was, some few months later, I wasn't hearing from him. I was there one of these faithful Sundays, and I saw a WhatsApp, a foreign number. Hey Lee, what's up? This is Prince, and I'm reaching out from UK. Charlie, I did UK now.
Wow.
Within a year, Prince is in UK as I'm speaking to you now. The power of words.
When I started the podcast, I made mention that thoughts are not just seeds. Whenever you are thinking, you are communicating, you are talking in your mind. So the verse that we say, just as a man thinketh, so is he. He was thinking he was in UK, so in the spirit realm, he was already in UK. So he just has to declare it to you that I am in UK. And the word came and it takes seed, and that is the fulfillment of it.
That is it.
It was established. So you shall declare a thing and it to be established. It is established because it was already established in your thought realm. And so Okacha was saying me were you kidding in no, but it was say Oka to give this realm a permission to also take the seed and manifest. So when you are thinking, it's just in your mind communicating with the spirit. But when you declare that word, you are giving this earth realm a permission to take seed, and then it will be established. Intimacy is here, I'm UK. And I'll be going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Wow. The power of our thoughts and the power of our words.
It's powerful than we think.
The saddest thing is, whether we are aware or not,
It works. It works.
Why do you think people should be careful about their choice of words and their thoughts, especially Lady Maya, in difficult situations?
People should be careful because every situation creates an opening in your life. Because it's a darkness, it gives access to your soul. And whenever there is an opening, it just needs a word. So you decide the kind of word you want it to enter into that opening. But we don't know. So we normally declare lamenting words. But we don't know that assembly to me a bie kwan wo me ho, a bie kwan ato me ma ho. So whenever I am speaking, I don't want to use my words to declare what I am speaking.
Okay.
But I want to use my words to declare what I want to see. because there is an opening. So when you have this understanding that assembly about to me biani e biye kwai wa me ho a, I will be careful and mindful about the kind of words I use, because that opening is just expecting a word. If you are going to declare let there be light, or mabre, and I say that it depends on you. It's a decision. It is in your soul, your willpower.
Sure.
God didn't take it from us. So you have to decide, if I am in this situation, I don't want to be in this situation. So therefore, what is the solution? I'm speaking right to this situation. This situation, I'm speaking to you. Hear the word of the Lord. And he is going to listen to you, because everything hears the words of God.
Yeah.
They hear. The earth hears. The wind hears. In Revelations, the earth opened its mouth and swallowed the flood. He hears. So when you are speaking to your business, it is going to hear, because they are beings. When you are speaking to your children, they are going to hear. When you are speaking to even your soul, even if you are down, you are broken, you speak to your soul. You are doing well. This situation will not break me.
You're not useless.
No. We should learn how to use our words to describe what we want to see, not the situation.
Not the situation.
Because the more you're using your words to describe the situation, you're going to be drawn with the situation. But if you use your words to speak light, you will be drawn to God. So it depends on you. Either you're going to be drawn with the situation with your words, or you're going to be drawn out of the situation with the same words. So it's a decision. And that power is in your soul. Your willpower. You decide.
Interesting.
You decide.
Hi, students of greatness. I'm sure you are enjoying the conversation, the power of our thoughts and the power of words. Touching on with Lady Maya, the ideclare guru. I want to ask you a very important question. What has negative statements or negative thoughts or negative words, what impact has it had on your life?
Okay.
Leave a comment in the comment section live on this video as we proceed with our conversation. Do you often hear people speak some negative statement that affects them? Knowingly or unknowingly? Can we name a few of those words?
I am tired.
I am tired.
Bruh. Hey, it is all. You know, as funny and simple as it sounds, life will always not be easy for you. Maybe we don't know what they make me, on one of them make womb, you know, our mothers have a way of communicating something funny, and then you will be laughing. Yeah, but as funny as it sounds, we are actually attracting that spirit to us. And it is established. The moment we think that this sickness will take us to death, we are dying. In fact, no, we are dying. We are dead. So these words, as and kakra ebeye, this is how, you know, it tells you that there is a seed. You have consumed a body of knowledge that is giving you this fruits you are giving us.
That's true.
So there are a lot of words, as easy and funny as it sounds. It's amazing. They are just tiny, intangible ones, but they take root. Wow. So we should be very careful. As tiny as they sound, they are powerful. Most of the things that breaks a man are the intangible things that we do. They are small, like a drop, a little drop. And by the time you realize, they are mighty oceans. And when that comes, you cannot do anything about it.
Interestingly, God gave us our mouth to speak words.
Exactly.
So you have mouth, but you're not just talking. You are programming a future with the words that comes out of it. Now, I want us to speak to those who are not aware that their words are affecting their lives and others. Let's give them some practical approaches to overcome those thoughts. The reason why I want us to talk about this is because sometimes it comes unknowingly. It comes unintentionally. Let's help our audience.
Once you have not trained your mind to receive words of light, every thought that comes is first the thought of the opposite.
Okay. That means our minds needs to go through training.
Yeah, there needs to be a renewal of your mind. You have to renew your mind with the words of God. So the more you are renewing your mind with the words of God, you will see that it has taken seed. So every fruit that comes out of you is what is inside of you. Every word is a revealed thought and a mindset. It exposes what is inside of you. So practically, what I do is that I wake up in the morning. I have just systems in my life that it has really helped me to take notice about what I think about. So anytime a negative thought comes into my mind, I counter it with the opposite, especially about past experiences that maybe that kind of words was, deep rooted inside of you, to be like it will resurface in your mind. So you find a foundation in the word that speaks the opposite, and you declare it aloud. Although it has taken seed in your mind, it is talking in your mind, but you have to declare it aloud for your physical body, for the earth realm to see it, so that it can also take effect and manifest for you. So practically, you need to renew your mind every day with the word. Start by speaking something to yourself and train your thinking pattern to align to your thought realm. Yeah.
Wow. That means it has to be a daily ritual.
It's a daily ritual. You should create an altar with your words.
Wow.
And that is a consistency. It is a consistent behavior. Whenever you're doing it daily, with me, it's hourly. That is for me.
Wow.
It is based on a personal consecration. So hourly, I have what I declare. I have my daily, my weekly, my monthly, my yearly. That is how I've programmed my life.
Interesting.
So far as we are in the word of words, I need to work with words, because what I speak, it will create. That is the mindset I have. So you have to take it daily. It's like a pill, a malaria drug, 442. Take it every day.
I like that.
You take it every day. So the when results you are going to take it by hook or crook. You must take it. So when you say me and call it there, I will take it every day. So me who say I want to become this person, I'm not there. That means that I still need a lot of pills to take.
That's true.
So every day is a daily affair. And that thing, when you're doing it daily, it creates an altar. So whenever you are speaking, you are speaking from your altar. Wow. And that altar, the moment everything is done consistently, the spirit backing that thing is established. So therefore, whenever you speak, that spirit is backing your word, giving it power, giving it purpose, and giving it alignment to what you have sent it to do.
Wow. Interesting. It's a daily ritual.
It's a daily ritual. You have to take it 442, sir.
Now we are about to bring our conversation to a close. We are looking at the combination of both thoughts and words. Lady Maya, what is the thin line between our thoughts and words?
This question,
briefly.
This question is beautiful. The thin line between thoughts and words is that thoughts comes as an idea in the mind, but when you are thinking, you are talking. So thoughts actually are words in the mind communicating to spirit, and words actually are the declared thoughts communicating to the human realm here.
Okay.
So the thin line between both of them, they are interconnected. They are connected. There is like a system. There can never be a fruit without a seed, or a tree without a seed. So there has to be a seed, and that seed comes from our thoughts realm. And then it grows to become the fruit. So when you speak, then is the fruit of your words thereof. So both of them, you cannot take one from the other. They are connected. They are aligned. Yeah.
I wanted to ask a question, but let me narrow it down.
Okay, sure.
Between thoughts and our words, which one is powerful?
Ouch. Interesting. Both. I would say both, because both of them are creators. Just as I spoke earlier, things are created twice. First in the thought realm, and secondly in the earth realm. So both words and thoughts are creators. They create. So both of them are powerful.
Wow.
what you create in the mind is powerful as what you create here, because what it is established in the earth realm is what has already been created in your mind. So both of them are powerful. Both of them are very much powerful. It is established here because it has already been established in your mind. So the thoughts and our words are as powerful as any other thing. You cannot separate them. You cannot say that I am speaking without a thought. That is absurd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do our thoughts and our words go?
Yes. So every word that we speak out there, we have given that word a purpose.
Wait, we have given those words
A purpose. Yeah.
Interesting. I like this.
Yeah.
Positively or negatively?
Positively or negatively, it is a legal grounds. You have given it a purpose because you spoke it. It is out of you. You gave your will in alignment with it and you spoke it into this realm. It was in my mind. It was in my thoughts. I was speaking in the mind, communicating with spirits, because spirit don't hear words, they hear what's in our thoughts. And you spoke it out, so you invited me. So that means that if you invited, let there be light, that means that let there be light, I've given that word a purpose. So it's going straight to where I have sent it. It is backed by Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goes forth out of my mouth. It shall not return to me void. So the purpose is there. I've sent it. It will not return to me void.
Wow.
Without producing any effect or being useless. So that is the purpose. But it shall accomplish that which I please and purposed. So if I'm speaking, I have thought about it. So I'm giving it a direction straight, no turn, no curve. And it shall prosper in the thing for which I sent it.
Wow.
So when you speak to that thing, prosperity follows. So our thoughts, our words, they are released to the direction we sent it, into the invisible realm, and it is established in this realm. So when we speak it, we have given this earth the legal grounds to establish what we have thought about. So every word in your mind that you have not declared, it is only taking effect in the spiritual realm, in your thought realm. But when you speak it, these words, it has given it a legal grounds, and it's going to take hold, sent to the direction you have sent it, and it's going to be accomplished and established in its kairos season. If it is going to be established in maybe next 3 years or next 10 years, it is. But so far as you have sent it, it is with a purpose, and it will not come to you void. Supposing you spoke it with faith, it is going to the direction you are speaking it to.
Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't just go into thin air.
No. So I have a book that I'm writing, Ideclare, that is the title of it. There is a progression about every word that we speak.
Okay.
First, we have a conceived word. That is the thought realm that comes into us as an idea. We have conceived that word in the womb of our mind. And when we speak the word, it becomes a release word. When we give this earth an access to establish what we are thinking about, it becomes a release word. So we have to give the word a purpose. So that comes to the next progression, the sent word.
Okay.
By giving your word a purpose, that is the purposeful word,
yeah.
and then the fulfilled word. That is whereby that word has taken seed and it is accomplished. And it is visible and tangible. And people can see that, yes, I sent for this word, and this is the fruit thereof I'm reaping.
Wow.
So these are the progressions in my upcoming book, by the grace of God.
We are looking forward to that book.
Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
sure University of Life podcast audience, which I call the Students of Greatness, can't wait to enjoy that book.
And I will be very pleased to share with you as well, because I know you are going to be blessed.
That's true. Let's talk about, I want us to talk to our audience, especially to someone who has no resources, going through situations in life, and they are at the point of losing it all. Some of the things that I was personally taught to do is to use words of affirmation.
Okay.
When I wake up in the morning and I go after my devotion, I use words of affirmation. I am blessed, I am prosperous, I am rich, I am wealthy, I am a mighty man of valor. You know, those kind of affirmations.
Yeah.
People use vision boards to declare words every morning.
Every morning.
Practically, what are some of the affirmations that you have personally used that you could share with our students today?
Amazing. Practically, I have placed around me systems.
Okay.
Personally, I have divided my day into the various aspects of my life.
Okay.
So every day, I've given every day a purpose, actually. Some are before bed.
Okay.
Some are the moment I wake up. The moment I wake up is my consecration
All
hour.
right.
So I have the daily consecration prayer. That is the declaration I do. And then I declare into the day. So I have my Mondays declaration, Tuesdays, the weekly declaration. So every Monday, so when I wake up in the morning, I take my consecration hour time. Then in Tuesday, it is in the day I'm going to be blessed. So in Tuesday, I speak my words to Tuesday to hear it before I step into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
In this day you eat of this fruit, you will die. So death and life happens in the day. God told Adam and Eve that in the day you eat it, you're going to die. In the day. In the day.
Yeah.
In the day.
Wow.
So the moment they took it, they died in the same day. So that means that every day, He has placed before us death and life.
Life.
So you speak what you want to say. So me, every morning, in Tuesday, I speak to you. Oh, you are blessed.
I'm learning a lot.
You're learning a lot. Practically, Mondays, I declare wisdom. So I have a lot of scriptures I declare about wisdom. Tuesdays are favor. So my Tuesday declarations in the morning. In Tuesday, I declare favor in Tuesday. In Wednesdays, I declare into my finances.
Wow.
On Thursdays,
Wait. Thursday is your day born.
yeah.
Wow.
Thursdays, I speak a lot to my life. I speak a lot about everything around me. And on Fridays are for my marriage,
Okay.
for my husband, for my children,
Okay.
everything, my marriage home. I declare about everything I want to see in my marriage.
Wow.
So I have declaration for my husband, I have declaration for my children, for my marriage home, what I want to see in my marriage home, I declare into it. And my marriage itself, I declare into it. So it's like I have break them down. Saturdays too, I declare to my health.
Okay. Saturdays.
Saturdays, I declare to my health. And then Sundays, my children. So I have given every day, every hour, every week, every month a purpose. So I'm not declaring amiss. I'm sending you directly to where I want you to go.
Do you know what I'm learning from this? It means with thoughts and words, you must be intentional about it.
Intentional. And one of the intentionality has to be with timings. I don't just declare every time. I declare at the watches in the time. So my declarations are hourly, as I said. 6, 9, 12, 3. And those are my prayer times as well. So I don't declare every time. And you have to be intentional. At that time, there is an opening. Those times, there is an opening. Every time has a particular thing they do. And everything that are released. So when you are open to that time and you speak, you are directly entering into what you want to see. You have to be intentional.
Wow.
Don't just declare because people are declaring, because a lot of people declare, but what is the knowledge backing what you are declaring? What is the spirit backing your words? What is the consecration backing those words? You need to check that. It is only going to take effect when these things are also in effect.
This practical affirmation guideline you are giving us today is something that I wish that our viewers, our audience, would take critical look at. Enjoying you speak like this, my camera crew, my directors, and everybody here is also enjoying this particular session of the conversation because it is very important for everybody.
Exactly.
You have started a movement.
Yes, please.
From all the things that we have shared, we are wrapping our conversation up with the ideclare movement.
Okay.
So if you are watching us wherever you are across the region in the world, Lady Maya, who has helped us navigate through the power of thought and words, has a movement that she is establishing, and very soon it will be unveiled on your screens. But before she talks about the movement, the name of the movement is
I Declare.
Wow. I Declare with the lady Maya.
Yes, please.
First of all, what inspired this movement?
This is an emotional time for me
Wow.
because it was birthed out of an experience,
Okay.
personal experience. It was a moment in my life that I felt like life was leaving me. Everything was just crashing like that. Everything, the people around,
Okay.
everything was not like corresponding to the plan. So I remember that I always sat in my room and I'd be like, what's going on? Like, and you hear a lot of words from people, a lot of things, a lot of, oh God. And I'm like, hey, this is how I am.
Wow. Wow.
So, you know, because of that, I began to accept those things negatively. And Mame called me home. I close up. I wasn't open to people. Nothing is funny to me. At that time, it's like, what is funny? Like,
Wow.
I don't know if somebody has been in the same situation as I am talking
That's
right
true.
now. There will be a situation in your life and it's like you have been repelled. Nothing is funny to you. So I remember I will always be in my room and I will be praying. I will be crying, Lord. That was whereby I got an encounter in the word. I got an encounter. And these two men really helped me. Powerful two men. One of them is Apostle Joshua Selman. I you know, those times, the messages I was listening to, Apostle Selman and Apostle Lazarus, Family Lazarus.
Okay.
I was soaking in that message because, Lord, please help my heart. Yes, I am this person. I have accepted it, but please help me.
Oh.
Yes, they are saying I'm this. Yes, please help me. Help my heart. Please help me, heal me. So when I was listening to Apostle Selman message, I noticed that he has a pattern. I learned from him that any moment you are listening to a message, you are reading a book or any material, first of all, you must know the mindset of that material or the message, the pattern. And the Holy Spirit added one principles.
Okay.
So I have tagged them MPP.
All right. MPP. You talked to me about it.
Yeah. So every book I buy, I write in it MPP. So this is the purpose I'm giving you this book. I'm going to take out the mindsets in every chapter, the principles of that person, and also the
Patterns?
patterns. Yeah, thank you, the patterns. So yes, I was listening to that messages of these two men of God, and I noticed they had that pattern of speaking the word to themselves.
Wow.
Apostle Lazarus will always make you speak in the middle of the message, as same as Apostle Selman.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yes, I need this word. He will speak. You are Hebzibah. You are this.
Okay.
You are that. And I was like, okay, I need to adapt this principle.
Wow.
So I started. So I wrote down all the bad things that I was hearing, and I know my weakness. I wrote them down. I searched the word, the opposite of them. So if I'm hearing I am rude person, I said the opposite of what the word of God says.
Okay.
If I'm hearing that I am this, even the things I know I am not and they are saying I am, I write them. And I search for the light opposite and I started declaring it. So I remember one dawn I was praying and then I saw I declare on my I said like I speak, so I saw I declare. So I jot them in my phone. My notes is even full because a lot of things are there. I just noted I declare, and the other things started coming. This is how it's going to be. So the vision was given to me in prayer after I encountered God in that moment. So anytime I'm speaking about I declare, I'm broken because I'll be like, is mercy. God trusts me so much that even in that moment that he gave me a vision, and in that vision I experienced God in a tremendous way that I never thought he would come through for me. It was birthed out of a painful experience. So out of that experience, I realized that God actually birthed forth purpose in pain.
God birthed forth Purpose in pain.
In pain.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's a deep statement.
That is a deep statement. So from that experience, I encountered God in His Word. So the vision came from that.
Wow.
After I encountered God in His Word, He gave me a book that is Genesis chapter 1 to study. And then I got to know that there are lots of things about declaration that we don't even know.
Wow.
So that vision, I declare, was an encounter I had with the Word after that experience came to me. So out of that experience, I was yearning to know God. I don't know why, for some strange reason, that experience pulled me. It was like a trigger.
Wow.
It pulled me closer to the Holy Spirit more than ever. And He became a friend. He became everything. So I realized that actually some painful experiences in our lives are literally in alignment with God, what God has in purpose for us. We don't really realize that because we normally see the pain and we don't see God in the pain.
Wow.
So the moment you're always seeing the pain and not God in the pain, you're always drowning in that thing.
Right.
With your soul, you are drowning. Everything about you is drowning. Your health, your mind, physically, everything. Even your atmosphere changes. So I declare was a vision birth out of pain. And I noticed that God was really breaking me to the smallest particle so that He can birth forth a new one.
Wow.
There is a point in a life, a point in every man's life where God is going to break you. When He see that the foundation on which you are building this temple, because He is the one building the temple.
Sure.
And no Hades can prevail. So if you notice that that's building, it is not in accordance to the will, He breaks it down Himself.
Himself. He does the job.
He does the job. Hey.
So simple like that.
Oh yeah, dear one.
Wow.
And for when baby Ejina. Or be breaking it down. But you know that the good thing is when He breaks it down, you hear Him the more.
Okay.
Because when He breaks you down, Ojo,
Okay.
you are to the lowest form. So you're going to hear that still voice in that lonely space.
Oh.
So that was what got to me. So God came through for me when nobody came through for me. And I experienced Him tremendously. So I don't know whoever is out there. I don't know the kind of situation you are going through. I don't know this season. I don't know what is going through in your life. But I just want my story to empower you and just to let you know that God is watching you. He sees every tear that falls. The Holy Spirit, He takes the tear that drops from your eyes. And trust me, if you are going to see purpose in that thing you are experiencing, God is going to glorify Himself in you. Because there is always purpose in pain. You just have to see the purpose through the lens of God. Let that situation draw you to God.
Wow.
So allow God to break you. Allow Him to break that foundation and rebuild it, because He has the master plan. He is the potter. We are the clay. So when He see that this building lacks humility, He will break that part. He will take the strength from you and He will break you to build you to become that version. When you see that this person don't have patience, He has a way of breaking you to be more understanding. He has a way of breaking you to be to just love people. Even how you live began to change. Yes, how you put on the dress, even you put on, it aligns to the purpose of God when you encounter Him differently. The encounter will literally die everything out of you that is flesh. Because God is a spirit, and for a spirit being to have a fellowship with you, He needs to break you to the point that you can also come to that same level. The communication has to be on the same level so that you can hear Him. So you will die. There will be a lot of death. Sometimes your flesh will demand you to do certain things, but the Spirit of God will restrain you, because the love of God restrains us from doing what we want to do. So the encounter really gave me this identity, I declare.
Okay.
I started declaring the word. And when I started declaring the word, I saw purpose. God started explaining a lot of things to me, opening me up to who I am. So I knew, so I'm somebody. So people are looking up to me. I got encounters. I experienced a lot of things. So let me just challenge you. Don't quit. I know it's hard. Trust me. I know it's difficult. I know you want to die. I know you want to end it. I know you want to give up. I know you want to stop church. Yeah. I know you want to stop following this God we are serving because you know that he has disappointed you. You know that, some people even think God is favoritism. I used to think that way, that God is favoritism. But, he said he showed mercy to whom he showed mercy. That is the goodness side of God. So let me just tell you one thing. See God in the situation. Your version is about to evolve. And it is birthing out of pain. There is no blacksmith who will mold something without pushing it into the fire. And the more the fire, the bigger and the more malleable that item he wants to make become. So the more your fire, it means that your impact in this world is enormous. Your impact will touch the generations. If you think that every aspect of your life is hitting to the ground, it tells you that your destiny is strong. No robber will rob a house that is empty. You are full of faith. You are full of strength. You are full of love. What you see about yourself is the opposite of what God sees about you. See God in the situation and you will be drawn out. But if you see your situation in, you are going to be drawn with the situation.
Thank you so much, Lady Maya, for
You're
touching a
welcome.
life. It was first an experience and a transition into an encounter.
An encounter.
Oh my goodness.
And now a vision.
And now a vision.
And a movement.
And a movement.
Yeah.
I declare.
My way to dominion.
Wow. So what impact do you hope to create with this movement?
The impact will touch all aspects of life.
Okay.
Transgenerational.
Right.
It cuts across, is no respecter of anybody. As we established earlier that words, we were birthed out of word. So everybody in this world works with a word. So if that's so, that means you have to know where your words go. You have to know how your words are produced, how your thoughts, is produced, the sources of it. So this vision or this movement is to touch lives across generation, nations.
Okay.
Everybody needs to know the light in words. So this movement is a movement of a transgenerational one. It is going to transit. Even when I am not in this world, it is still going to move. It is still going to be established. It is still going to stand. And trust me, I know this video will come out one day, backing what God has done
That's
at that
true.
time.
That's true.
And you're going to say that, oh yes, he declared and it was established.
Any recommendation of a book
Yes.
or a material or a reference to back it up with all that we have said?
Yes, there is. And first of all, I will talk about the Bible.
Okay.
Because it is the first and ultimate thing. I encountered my vision through the Bible, and that is the first book I will recommend for everybody experiencing the darkness of life. See through the light in the word. Pick up the scriptures that touch on that aspect, because as we established that every situation is a darkness, so you need a light, you need a word, and you need a voice, and you are the voice. So you need the word and you speak to that thing and it to be established. And the second thing I will talk about is The Power of the Mind by Pastor Chris.
Wow.
I came about this book some time ago because I was battling with a lot of negative mindset, as I shared earlier on. But this book shaped my mind. I got to know a lot about how the mind, the thought realm operates. So The Power of the Mind by Pastor Chris really helped me in this journey. I also talk about Rules of Engagements
Okay.
by Cindy Trim.
Wow.
That book, Jesus, it would ginger you to speak, because that book is a warfare book. Warfare. It talks about every weapon of the enemy and how to counter it with words.
Wow.
Rules of Engagements, I will recommend that book to everybody who would love to use their words to win their battles in every aspect of their lives. I will talk about The Spiritual Man, but by Watchman Nee.
Me. Watchman Nee. My goodness. That author. Oh, Watchman
The
Nee.
Spiritual Man.
What a man.
It is in 3 versions, 3 volumes. That book is a teaching. It carries depth. When I was literally loving that experience. I'm not done there, but kakana mesiane chai. Watchman Nee.
Yeah, Watchman
Get the
Nee.
book, The Spiritual Man. It will bless you.
Okay.
It will give you how to, differentiate between your spirit, how God communicates through us by differentiating it with our thoughts realm.
Okay.
I recommend I Declare. It's funny enough. I saw I Declare book, I think this year. I didn't even know that there was a book called I Declare.
Wow.
There was a man that I normally buy books from. So whenever there is a new release of book, he called me and I will go for them. When I went there, I saw I Declare. I said, Jesus, I need this book. This book is speaking to me,
Wow.
sir. It is speaking purpose to me. So I took the book. I Declare. Every day has what you declare over your life. And what I learned.
Do you remember the name of the author? of that
I
book?
do. Joel Austin. He's like, don't use your mouth to describe your situation.
Joel
but
Austin.
use your words to talk to your situation.
Wow.
That book, I Declare. Though my I Declare was there, but I think one way or the other, I was led to take this I Declare for me to know a lot about the declarations I don't even know. And I learned a lot.
Wow.
I learned about the progressive of words, how the word was sent, released. I learned a lot in that book. I will not forget my Joyce Meyer,
Oh.
The Battlefield of the Mind.
Oh. My idol.
She will be like, think about what you think about. Because it's going to influence you. She encountered God. So whenever she is talking about thought and words, she is the experience. Look at her.
Wow.
And you're going to see the light through her, because her life was an experience birthed out of a painful one. So therefore, I know that every purpose, God will demand a fire to brand you. So don't escape that fire you are going through.
That's true.
It is part of the process. I'm speaking to somebody. And God is speaking to you. Don't quit.
Okay.
Don't abort your baby. Not like a physical baby. You are carrying a seed in your womb. There is always a battle going on, especially with women, because the Bible says, and the seed of the woman will bruise the head of the serpent. So every woman, there is a battle. So whatever you are carrying, there is a battle on your head, on your destiny. You need to fight it as a warrior. And we're going to use words to fight, because it's a battle between words. It's a battle between 2 kingdoms. And we are in the kingdom of light, so we are declaring forth light with our words. They are in the kingdom of darkness, so they too are giving us that same feedback. But the moment there is light, darkness cannot comprehend. Even though darkness tried to swallow light.
Light, yeah.
Because God said, let there be light. Where was the light? It was in the womb of darkness. So that means that whatever you are not speaking to is in the womb of something. You have to birth it forth with your words. And so we declare. So I declare is birthing forth possibilities from the invisible realm to the visible realm. If you are going to, oh God.
I like that.
I'm just sensing something sure if you know me.
My last question for Lady Maya, and this is where I want her to speak to a dying soul out there. If there's that message that you would want everyone who join us through this conversation to receive, just one message of hope, what would that message be, Lady Maya?
Don't abort your baby.
Come again?
Don't abort your baby. You are carrying a seed inside of you. Nations await the manifestations of the sons of God. Whatever is inside of you, you are having that situation because of that seed. You need to protect it at all costs. Protect it. Protect your mind, because that is the battlefield. If you're able to protect your mind and give guidance to your words, you are going to bet for the seed inside of you. Whenever you feel like you want to abort what is inside of you, think about the nations await you. Think about your family. Think about the people waiting for you. Think about the dying soul. Don't think about only yourself. Don't be selfish. Because if God was selfish, I don't think we would be birthed out of. It was birthed out of love. And so we give regardless of every situation. Don't abort your baby. Somebody is expecting your manifestation, and it's just a matter of time. Okay? Keep on keeping on. You are clothed with strength and dignity, just as the woman in Proverbs 31. And everybody will be proud of you at the end of the day. And above all, you're going to make Jesus proud. Just keep on.
Thank you so much. It's been an awesome discussion on the
God bless
University
you
of Life
too.
podcast. A visionary,
A teacher,
a
a mentor, a nation. Yeah.
God bless you so much, Lady Maya, for coming on this podcast. Lady Maya will be coming up with more of ideclare affirmations very soon, so watch out. But she's available on all social media platforms, on TikTok, on Facebook as well, right?
Yes, please.
Good. So you can, all right, Instagram as well.
Yeah.
It's been an awesome discussion, and I know that you have picked so many lessons out of this conversation. The power of our thoughts and the power of our choice of words. Wow, what an episode. This is real life classroom, and I'm sure every word, every encounter, every reference, everything that has been established throughout the conversation has left an indelible mark in your heart. And I'm sure you're going to come back to watch this video for the second time. However, if you enjoyed this session, kindly do us a favor by leaving a comment in the comment section of this particular video. Let me know what you learned throughout the whole session. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified with every new content that comes out on this particular podcast. My name is Lee, and don't forget that you are not useless. There's something great in you. See you at the top. Cheers to greatness.